Tonight, breaking news. Former Vice President Mike Pence appearing before a Trump grand jury. Pence testifying all day before the panel in Washington investigating former President Trump's...
with Asian allies in light of threats from China. President Biden himself visited South Korea and Japan last year, this being the second time that he's hosted.
I don't think that what was said is offensive. I think especially in the context that was said. And so you can stay home, but sometime you got to stand up. And this is...
Today's news story is extremely crucial because the House Republicans earlier passed first-of-its-kind federal legislation to ban the transgender athletes from competing.
But again, to me, that's another slippery slope to go down. If we start saying that the smaller the population, the less rights they should have or the less ability they should have to be protected, we can go down another very slippery slope.
The Biden administration is preparing for the end of Title 42 next month. The pandemic-era policy allowed immigration officials to deport migrants on public health grounds. The U.S. plans on...
Meanwhile, economic gloom continues for the U.S. The world's largest economy slowed more than expected in the first quarter of 2023. While the consumer demand rose, businesses...
Tonight, a classic case of prisoner recidivism. A serial bank robber in New York City, already on parole, now facing charges and more prison time. His parole officer recognizing him from surveillance.
Iran has seized a Marshall Islands-flagged oil tanker in the Gulf of Oman in the international waters. According to the U.S. Navy, this is the latest in a series of seizures and attacks on commercial vessels in Gulf.